You might have noticed that in 2025, more and more guys are opening up about their struggles, and that's a big deal. In this video, I'll share why this is happening and take you through my 30-day journey to better mental health. We'll talk about the habits I tried, the challenges I faced, and how you can start your journey. Let's look at some numbers to set the stage. Research suggests over 6 million men in the U.S. experience depression annually, and men are 4 times more likely to die by suicide than women. That's a huge issue, and it's why mental health awareness is so crucial. But here's the good news: by 2025, there's been a noticeable shift. More men are seeking help, and the stigma is slowly breaking down, thanks to cultural changes we'll get into later. Did you know that mental health issues cost the global economy $1 trillion each year in lost productivity? That's a staggering amount, and it highlights how important it is to address mental health, especially among men who often suffer in silence. So, I decided to take on a 30-day challenge to boost my mental health. I focus on 4 main habits: meditation, exercise, journaling, and therapy. Let me tell you how each of these played a role. First, meditation. I use the Calm app for 10 minutes every morning. At first, it was really hard to sit still and focus, but after a few days, I started to notice a sense of calm that carried into my day. It was like giving my mind a mini vacation before the chaos began. Next, exercise. I committed to jogging 3 times a week, and I used Strava to track my runs and connect with friends for motivation. The endorphin rush after each run was incredible. It really lifted my mood and gave me more energy. Then, journaling every night. I wrote about my day using the Day One app. It was a way to process my emotions and spot any negative thought patterns. Sometimes, I didn't know what to write, but just the act of putting pen to paper, fingers to keyboard helped me unwind. Lastly, therapy. I signed up for BetterHelp and had weekly sessions with a licensed therapist. It was intimidating at first. I wasn't sure what to expect, but it turned out to be a safe space where I could talk about my past and current stressors without judgment. Over time, it became a crucial part of my mental health routine. To give you a better idea, let's walk through the phases of my journey. In the first week, days 1 to 7, I started with meditation and exercise. It was challenging to be consistent, but I noticed small mood improvements. By days 8 to 14, I added journaling, which was therapeutic during a stressful work deadline, managed with meditation techniques. Days 15 to 21, therapy began, and while it felt uncomfortable at first, it gave way to insights about how my childhood impacted my behavior. By days 20 to 30, I felt significant mental clarity, improved relationships, and even shared my experiences with a supportive friend. Of course, this journey wasn't a walk in the park. Finding time was tough, especially with a busy schedule. Motivation dipped on bad days, and societal pressures like the man-up mentality made it harder. I remember a colleague joking about therapy, which felt awkward, but I pushed through. The stigma, rooted in cultural norms, made me feel vulnerable at times, but I learned that seeking help is a strength, not a weakness. Specific challenges included skipping meditation due to work stress or feeling embarrassed discussing therapy, but pushing through with techniques like deep breathing during stressful meetings helped maintain composure. Having a support system was key. My friends and family, especially my buddy Jake, checked in on me and kept me accountable. I also joined online communities like men's mental health forums, where sharing anonymously was comforting. By 2025, cultural attitudes have shifted. Influential figures like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Prince Harry have shared their struggles, normalizing the conversation celebrities with mental health issues. During my journey, I used tools like Calm for guided meditation, easy to follow for beginners; Strava for tracking runs and connecting with friends for motivation; Day One for private journaling to process emotions; BetterHelp for online therapy sessions, connecting with licensed therapists. Looking back, this 30-day journey was transformative. I feel more mentally clear, handle stress better, and my relationships have improved. The biggest lesson: it's okay to be vulnerable and ask for help. It's necessary for growth. Research suggests habits like these can improve overall well-being, and I'm living proof mental health trends in 2025 like meditation, exercise, journaling, and therapy not only improved mental well-being, but enhanced overall quality of life, making stress more manageable and relationships stronger. So, if you're watching this and struggling, know you're not alone. Start small, try meditating for a few minutes or going for a walk. Reach out to a friend, join an online community, or consider therapy. Let's break the stigma together. Mental health is just as important as physical health, and it's time we treat it that way. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. Take care of yourself, you're worth it.